Alright, welcome back to the next episode of the Odryssian Kingdom campaign. Picking up right where we just left off. We are pushing into this area. Trying to eliminate Archibosphorus and the Royal Scythians once and for all.
Would you kindly allow trade between...
Gold freely given and gratefully accepted is a
Now
blessing
this,
from the
I'm
gods
actually
to
going to
all
go
who
ahead
love.
and take,
So say the bones.
just because as you can see as I start to expand, I start to get greater diplomatic penalties, and the longer, like the further past any new treaties I have with them, the lower the the lower the diplomatic bonus that treaty gives me. I am curious to see if they will take it at a lower... Good.
I dare not ask much for my people. Only a single payment to replenish our sadly diminished coffers.
They just randomly hate this tribe all the way up here so bad that they're willing to join a war. They don't even hate them that bad.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle. Warriors all. Thirsty for battle. Thirsty for battle. Ready for...
Some of these units actually look pretty interesting. Mercenary as at knights. That's actually a lot of cavalry. I wasn't expecting that much cavalry. So I could probably win that pretty handily. You know what, let me think about it. I might fight this as is, just to give myself a bit of a challenge. Probably not, because that would make it harder for me to hurry and get over here. But we'll think about that in a minute.
Thirsty for battle. Besieging settlement.
Yeah, things look slightly more in our favor when we use a proper army. You know what, I'm just going to pop the fleet in here. And I think auto-resolve this one to try and... Because I just hate fighting a ton of missiles. It's tedious and annoying.
Blockading. To battle.
Alright. Of course, that said, if I manually resolve this, I might be able to catch some of these ships before they hit land. And I could eliminate them with my fleet. My fleet can replenish really, really easily. I hate when I talk myself into doing things I don't really want to do. And then I attacked with the wrong force. I meant to attack with the fleet. Whoops. Oh well. Let's see. If the AI actually lands their troops, where would they land? Over here, just because it's a huge beach? Or would they land over here? Or will they land at all because I'm bringing in a fleet? I really did mean to start this with my fleet so that I could spawn my, or like I could deploy my fleet right up close to them instead of them all coming in from further away. Well, we'll just set up in the center here for now and then watch what happens. How about that? Wait, who in here doesn't? Okay, it's you that doesn't have jabbies. We'll actually keep him up here with our general. I don't plan on using the pikes much at the beginning. At least not until we are actually up against their hoplites. Once we're up against the hoplites, obviously our pikes will go in and thrash them. I don't like this settlement layout very much. Let's actually lean a little heavy on this side. Now we lose the skirmish engagement with our skirmishers, so we really need our peltists to even things out. Who else? Oh, the swords. I thought I moved the swords in, but obviously I didn't. Anyway. Okay, now where are these guys going to go? Oh, they can land there. That's a huge bummer.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I kind of wish I could get that notification without having this banner drop down. Because if I do like audio only, it just doesn't give me this text, but it still gives me the banner. Okay, we might still catch some of them. These guys are terrifying. We might catch some of them, and they might just turn around and face us. Are they actually charging out, or are they just teasing me? Well, if they are just charging out, I'm going to mess up the micro. Because I'm going to be dealing with the cavalry and the ships. Okay, we'll go ahead and move you guys back over and just bring you this direction. I really hope you guys just sit there instead of charging out.
Awaiting your word. War's ready.
Where's the Admiral? I don't want him to get in the combat.
Assault ships ready to attack.
This one's the Admiral? Really? Alright, well, you just stay back here then. Good. Okay, let's actually start moving the entire army over that direction. Alright, now that they've basically all landed, we will charge out, because sometimes they will just sit here just offshore and I won't be able to charge them, because they won't land. Wait, why can you shoot at me if I can't charge you yet? Okay, now I need to avoid these guys. No, that was a mess up. My general ever make it over here? Okay. See, I've messed up my charge over here now. Okay, pikes. Form up. You guys get in guard mode and take them out. I shouldn't have brought the general over here. We have plenty over here as it is. Bonk. Okay, you guys need to get out of there. General, come back over here. Okay, that unit broke. Now I don't want to land my ships just yet. I'd like to deal with, well, you know what? Why not? I was going to say I don't want to land yet because of that general unit. But what can they do, you know? They're not that bad. Okay, have the archers won their little skirmish yet? Not yet. Is the general in place yet? Okay, start moving the pikes forward. Actually, just take you out of pike formation real quick. Okay, you guys start working the flank. You guys work the left flank. Peltists, start doing your thing. You guys stop, drop, and woof. That's messed up our formation quite a bit. It's okay, we can still handle it. Okay, archers, kill that unit. You guys kill that unit. Okay, we need to get someone in to help out our pikes right here. And that's exactly why we have this spear unit. Cavalry's not stuck, are they? No, not quite. Okay, wave number 2, go land. You 3 can go ahead and charge them. You 3 can go ahead and flank them. We'll actually keep you over here. Okay, Peltis, you basically done your job over there. Okay, you guys get in on the rear. Archers, you've eliminated another one. No, don't shoot these guys. That's so rude. Wow, they're actually losing that melee? I must have gotten a really good charge off. Alright, that actually went pretty well. Did just fine. was an impressive stab with that curved blade. That's actually a pretty good... I'm kind of liking how these guys set up this province. Except for the fact that they have virtually no food. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. We'll leave that for now, but I want to get rid of that soon. Drop you guys out of the settlement. We're gonna have another rebellion, aren't we? Well, we can probably prevent it. We'll send these guys over here to replenish from this region, just so we're using a different population. Now, I'm still gonna wait to decide on that. Let's send you guys... we'll send you guys over here. You are still working your way around. We're going to need to hold this army still for a little bit so he can actually catch up. Okay, let's get Warcry and Justice. Alright, why not? I mean, it's Hellenic here, so it will help for us to convert that as soon as possible, but whatever. Alright, I'm still not ready to make a decision on that one. Let me check everything else real quick. See, because in terms of a campaign, it makes way more sense to just overwhelm them. I have the forces available. But it could be fun to watch if it's difficult for me, right? Would it be that much more fun to watch? What are you doing over here? Alright, so Thrake has just incredibly high banditry. So let's convert that over to this building. Actually, does this building get rid of... So that gives us food. And early on, the only penalties are for export food edict, which I don't really care about just yet. Why don't we go ahead and switch it over to the supply pit? And here, let's build that to help with the banditry. Now, that's already upgraded. I was going to say I want to upgrade these things because they give me a faction-wide public order boost in all provinces, which is really, really nice. Banditry looks just fine here, so I don't think I will go with this instead. Just gotta weigh the pros and cons here. Because it's not a... well, that's a pretty big bonus. It does increase our banditry, and we can always convert it if we need to. Yeah, we'll do that one. So we're gonna spend a lot of our money here. Let's see, what does this place need? We're good on food, good on public order, good on banditry. What does this place need? We'll do that for now. Definitely get Rome upgraded just as fast as we can. Now, if I do fortified Rome, will it double as a barracks, or is that only when you are playing as Rome? That's a bummer. I would have liked to have the barracks upgrade for free. It's It's interesting that this one doesn't give me the recruitment options that these two do. Of course, I don't really care for any of those units. Less growth, food goes out faster, but banditry decreases. Let's go for the banditry decrease here. We'll make enough money in Latium anyway. Okay. Banditry needs to be decreased here. I'm doing this because we've got the food available. Oh, I need to actually double check that because this might put us in the hole for food in some of these places. So we do not have a ton of food here. We have 2 food. And that's going to take 2 food. Okay, so that'll put us to 0. I think that'll be okay. We've got more than enough here. Definitely have enough there. I try and like once I've got things pretty well settled, I try and actually upgrade my cities slowly so that I can better balance the, how would you say, like balance the public order with the income, with the food, with the sanitation. Cappadocian, some kind of something or other, but I suppose I can get that from any of these buildings. Let's just go with the banditry boost for now. Decreasing banditry has yet to cause me problems. Over here we're going to need more food. Does this one give us food? It does give us food. Yeah, we'll knock in the fortified thing over here too. Alright, well I guess it's time. Let's see. Let me actually look at this and plan how I would take this. Four units of cav. A ton of phalanx infantry, which my infantry will not do well against frontally. But I could take on their cavalry. Nah, I'm gonna bring in the second army because I'm not even 100% sure I could win this, just given how much phalanx infantry they have. And since we've got 2 armies here and it's so overwhelmingly in my favor, I'll just go ahead and auto-resolve this one. It's interesting that I build my forces for like the javelin and skirmish ability, and then they still do better when they're aggressive.
Ready for orders. For the tribe. Making camp.
Alright, so we're making good progress over here. Holy cow. Some of these spears did not come out of that engagement in a good place. Holy cow. That's what I hate about being aggressive. I can't stand how much it destroys my good units. Well, if I had manually resolved that, that wouldn't have been an issue. Oh well. Alright, so we've pretty much done everything else we need to this turn. This is going to slow us down a bit before we can go take this city. Maybe. Ugh. Not looking forward to going up there. But I think if we can take this province here, we can just hold for a little bit and then start going to the east. Because obviously the Seleucids don't like us. Well, actually they do, but they don't like our allies, so eventually they'll start to hate us. Alright, well, let's prep this guy up for that attack. Gonna take a long time to get there. Do we have anything else we like really needed to do this turn? Because I'm pretty sure everyone that needs to has already moved. All of our provinces are in the positive except for Bosporus and Scythia, which we are currently like assaulting. We'll have public order sorted out here soon enough. We'll get the supply into the positive over here. Ah, that stinks. Because there's like no elites, this army can't replenish. Won't be able to replenish like at all. See, it says they're going to be going up by 24 and 15, but this place actually only has 10 total elites. Yeah, so these guys aren't going to get like any replenishment. Alright, end turn.
Will you not give our people a little gold? You have much, and our people do not wish to become the slaves of envy.
I am the knife in the dark.
Warriors all!
Fleet ready.
I might even disband this fleet right now, because I just really don't need it.
I give you greeting and my attention for the next few minutes. Make your case, but without a lawyer's tedium.
Will they refuse peace just because they hate me too much, or because they actually think they can come back and win this? I've never quite understood the exact details of Rome 2 diplomacy. See, why do the Seleucids love me so much? Just because of war with them, alright.
Speak, friend, and I will share your words with the people of Carthage.
Well, thankfully Carthage hasn't taken any interest in us. Kind of at one of those crossroads again of not exactly sure which direction I want to go. Because I'm not sure it would be a good idea to start new wars, especially way in the heck up here, just because it's so much travel time to get to these cities. I wonder if I should recruit a baggage train. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop these guys out and switch them for a baggage train, just so we can have supplies. Now, I'm not 100% sure how exactly these things work, but hopefully we won't take all kinds of attrition while we go up here. Now, let's move this army down this direction just a little bit in case they decide to start raiding. I want to be able to kick them out of here as soon as they start raiding. These guys are running away to get some replenishment. These guys can just hang out for a minute. Man, I got the hiccups. Okay, so we're going to start losing food here, so let's start putting more in. Wait, this thing doesn't take food? Huh. Sorry, this has just completely distracted me. Okay, what are we actually researching right now? Because I think after this I'm going to switch it over to get the field engineer's workshop. Because I would really, really like to have the boosted attack damage for my siege equipment. got 10 supply here. I'm going to convert that. I really hope I don't forget, but I want to convert that to a, what's it called? Not that. Like the healing, this thing. Public field with the sanitation bonuses. Okay, now Roma has quite a bit of banditry issues. At this point, everything I build here is going to increase the banditry issues. Except for that. Am I really getting that much banditry just from 2 farms? Because that's 4, plus an additional 4, plus 1. Why is banditry so high? Is it just because it's Rome, or Latium? Yeah, whatever. Public order is actually still decreasing quite rapidly here. All that does is take food. It doesn't actually give us a public order penalty. So since we have enough food, oh, actually we don't, because we're going to run out of it here. Yeah, I need to get public order back in the positive here. Holy banditry, Batman. I've only just realized how terribly high banditry is here. Yeah, this province needs some work. Does this mean that 90% of my population is slaves? Or that I have 90% of the maximum allowable slave population? Because I've been on selling slaves this entire time. How do I rebuild this? Well, let's convert this to a farm. Convert this to docks. Can I even do that? Do I have the research? Of course not. That's a bummer. I can get the research in 4 turns, so I want to convert that to a dock. So we're gaining 8 food by doing that and losing 2 food by converting that to a dock. So we're going to need to make up the food difference somewhere. This does not actually give us food, it just gives us grain. So let's get rid of that and turn it over to this guy. Now in terms of public order, no change there. We'll have +4 from that. No change here. And -1 from that. Okay, so in the meantime, go ahead and swap this over to bread and games. It's interesting that bread and games doesn't cost me food right now. Alright, and we'll come back to this province and fixing it, you know, as those buildings finish construction. We're going to need to do a lot to remove banditry in this province too. We have a ton of banditry buildings. So we'll need to convert some of these over soon, but not yet. Banditry's a little high, but we'll be dropping it down soon enough. Alright, have I checked everywhere? Is everywhere... At least I'm not going to have slums anywhere, right? I don't think I've demolished anything that would turn into slums. That's nice that you can get fortified Sparta too. Sorry, I'm just checking out these bonuses because I don't think I've ever actually really paid attention to this settlement and the bonuses it can give. How to reduce banditry here. Okay, looks like we're going to go for the fortified Sparta. Different reform level? What? I guess I have to wait for a Hellenic reform. That's really weird, but okay. I wonder if that would actually turn this into a walled settlement, or if that would just break the whole game. Alright, whatever. I've been messing around way too long this turn, haven't really accomplished anything with it. Just keep getting your influence and their loyalty. I may start recruiting more armies now as well. But in the meantime, like, I'm not going to yet because construction is actually really expensive in this mod. And if I reduce my income substantially, then I won't be able to just play around with whatever I want. See, because like each of these is almost 8,000 gold to upgrade. So if I were to build another army or another fleet, that would basically be an entire turn's worth of income. Alright, end turn. Just kidding, I'm not ready to end turn. Let's get the Empire maintenance. Because our Empire maintenance is pretty high right now.
The gods weep when men battle fruitlessly. Can you help us in this war and please the gods through victory?
Nah, that's not the direction I want to go yet. I was tempted to join that war just to see if they would come attack me at Nicomedia, but whatever. Which one was it I was about to... It's that one. War declared. I may have actually forgotten to move these guys. See, taking that selling slaves edict off did a huge hit to my income. See, I don't really trust the replenishment in this because I don't think there's a population available for these guys to replenish. And then sometimes they'll replenish even though it says they can't. Are these guys at war? They are. Okay. So it looks like these guys probably won that battle. And you know what? Their garrison isn't mostly cav. But would I have enough missiles to take that on right now? Let's see if we can take that. Okay, this army got scared off. We don't want to get too far away in case these guys hire a bunch of mercenaries and try and take Siracina. So what we'll do instead is actually just float this army in between the two cities. You guys got your baggage train and are on the move. You guys are going to replenish and then go help. Maybe these guys need a baggage train too.
Ready for orders. We need good fighters.
You know what? Could I just pop these guys in? Because all that does is a little bit of a public order penalty, right? Or a huge public order penalty? What? I mean, we still have plus 34 every turn, so that's actually not going to cause any problems. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave them inside the city. Alright, now did we dismantle any other buildings that we need to fix? See, I never remember. Here we were going to do the local agora. I've got to figure out something here to deal with the banditry. See, I'm not going to dismantle that yet, because that seems like a really, really good building to have. Maybe we'll do that one. And then we'll probably put it into one of the commercial buildings. Alright, quick check everywhere to make sure I'm not missing anything. Go ahead and drop that in there to try and get our cultural influence up. This place needs some work, but we'll get that sorted out. See, I don't really think either of these buildings are that useful. Alright. Check that everyone has moved. We'll go ahead and just deploy you this turn because why not? I'll give you a move order and then deploy you. I think my spy was still about to do something here. Yeah, you go ahead and steal some food this turn. Everyone else is deployed as necessary. I'm kind of tempted to go eliminate these guys, but it wouldn't really serve any purpose. Do I even have much use for a fleet anymore? I mean, not for a little while at least. I wonder if it might be better to just get rid of these guys. Well, I'll at least get rid of them for now. You know what? I will downsize. We can recruit the rest of these back up. Let's see, where was it that I had that building? Yeah, we can recruit the rest of the fleet back up from up here if we need to. Okay. He's 15, but he now has enough influence to get married, so let's move on to the next person. Let's actually check if there's anything here that I want to give him. We'll go ahead and give him that. Now, these nobles look like they're going to be a problem forever. Now, eventually some of these guys are going to die off, but we've got a lot of time before a lot of that happens. A lot of them are still pretty young. Alright. Can we get that city battle in? It depends on what they do with their army.
My honorable...
Definitely not paying 12,000 for diplomacy with someone I don't need to get involved with.
A token.
We have war. The board is ready and the peace is in place. There is nothing else except to die well.
Let's not call our allies to war, because we might be able to just peace out with these guys instantly. Because we'll need more forces in this area. Alright. So these guys went and fought another battle and are basically dead. And they left this wide open. Let's go ahead and fight it. This will probably wrap up the... Just kidding, there's nothing here. Well, let's go ahead and auto-resolve it. I was going to say that can wrap up the episode, but meh. Let's raise this one. Ah, crud. Alright, and let's immediately first get things fixed. Fine, I'll repair it first. Let's get public order and food taken care of here.
Ready for orders.
Oh yeah, because raising has no public order penalty in this mod. It just massacres the population. I might raise things more often. But in any case, let's go ahead and hire a governor here to start converting the culture. send the spy up ahead of our main army. Now hopefully they don't have enough money, because it'll take them a while to get over here. Hopefully they don't have enough money to hire some mercenaries and then take this city. Let's see if we can get peace down here.
You have my attention. Speak, and try to do it well.
That's kind of a bummer. Well, it looks like we might be taking this province before we go north. So I have just sent my spy in the exact wrong direction. And I no longer need the baggage trains. Unfortunate. Wait a minute. Where's my... These guys, but better. It's not them. Can I not recruit them anymore? Or is that like an area-specific unit? These guys. I guess I can't recruit them outside of our capital. Alright, well, change in plans, boys. Let's go ahead and just move all of these armies down here, get a decisive victory, and then, yeah, clean out this province, and then we can just leave one army here. Yeah, they're next. Should have gone with the cavalry boost, seeing as I've got 8 units of cavalry.
Call that a weapon?
How can I? I am a sage. How can I assist you? Peace to you.
Set up the patrol for battle.
Wait, did these guys? No. Pergamon was asking me to join war with them, but they didn't declare war on me. Okay. I need to finish some of these wars. Because we are going to be at war down here real soon. And obviously the more wars I'm in, the less powerful I look, which is not a good thing in my opinion. Let's go ahead and boost our relationship. Oh, well, we're military allies with these guys. We don't necessarily need to do much else to boost our relationship with them. We'll do it anyway, though. Okay, all of these guys are friends, so we may as well make friends.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do
And if
not
they're going to
wrap
pay
them
us
in
for it,
lies.
then why
The
not?
spirits know truth. This is fair. Greetings. Now speak plainly, for we are... I accept in the name of our
Just to
people.
boost
Let
the...
this be a sign of
Man, our
good
allies are actually really doing well right now. Alright, well, might cut this one just a couple of minutes shorter than the full hour, but that's not really too much of a big deal. Anyway, if you guys been enjoying, go ahead and keep tagging along, and we'll see you in the next one.